South Carolina looks to play spoiler yet again versus the Alabama Crimson Tide. Let's see how they perform, talk about it, and give a prediction at the end. First up, South Carolina has played some pretty damn good defense this year. Now, I'm basing all of these statistics off of what our college football game model has done. We simulated this game 50 times. South Carolina covered the spread 74% of the time. The over hit about 54% of the time, so pretty unpredictable there. But the average final score was 32-17. So that tells me that that over and under line is pretty accurate, but the spread at 21.5 is pretty far-fetched. So let's talk about why that is. South Carolina is 10th in college football in completion percentage allowed, and they follow that up with only 6.1 yards per pass allowed, meaning this South Carolina team is allowing nothing over the top, and that's exactly what Alabama is perfected at. And so to me, that's a strength on strength. Who will win that matchup? Yet to be seen, but according to our EA College Football 25 model, it is going to be South Carolina for covering the spread purposes. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about, along with defending the pass, they are only allowing 3.2 yards per rush. And Alabama, for the majority of the games that they've played, have struggled to run the ball with not mediocrity, but some kind of rhythm. 4 yards, 5 yards per carry. It's either 1 or 2 yards or 50. So that is something to look out there for South Carolina. The big thing that I want to talk about that plays a threat to this Alabama football team is LaNorris Sellers, the redshirt freshman quarterback, who's been a little banged up this year, but overall is such a dual threat quarterback, a good dual threat quarterback that is, that I think that South Carolina plays a major threat to a struggling Alabama defense that's allowed 67 points in the last 6 quarters. Now, let's talk about the Crimson Tide here for a second. Penalties are a massive factor in why this Alabama team has struggled so much this season. If they can, tighten that up a little bit, this game won't be that close, but the penalties are what keeps other teams close or outright beating Alabama. The other thing that I want to talk about, I've hit on this multiple times, over and over and over again. Both sides of the football have too many big plays. Now, a lot of you who haven't seen these other videos wonder, how can Alabama's offense have too many big plays? The game is moving too fast. When you only score in under 2-minute segments, you're putting your defense back out on the field too quickly. And then with your defense, after big play, you're getting gashed, tired, you're running all over the field. It's hard to keep pace. It's like this Phoenix Suns NBA, like 2000s teams with Steve Nash and the 7 seconds or less offense. Their offense was absolutely elite, but they had to pay for it sometimes on the defensive end, and that's why they ended up never winning an NBA Finals. So this Alabama team can go out and get in a shootout with just about anybody, but at the same time, they can lose that shootout because their defense is exhausted. Now, the main thing I want to talk about on this Alabama defense is the defensive back group. There have been major struggles throughout the season, getting absolutely torched on the back end. It's insane how many big plays they've given up considering the talent. But what I do want to point out is 3 things. 1, there's a lot of young players in this defensive back room. They've got to get some experience. They're not veteran guys, except for their leader, Malachi Moore. And then on top of that, they're in a completely new defensive system. And so it's going to take some time to get used to this. I do want to say the effort has looked like it's been there for the most part, but sometimes it just looks like they're sagging. And I think that they're going to get that corrected. It seems like their leader, Malachi Moore, who kind of crashed out versus Vanderbilt, is going to get his ducks in a row and be a true leader like everybody has described him to be. So Alabama has got a chance to cover the spread here, but as I have said before, we're going to trust our college football 25 model. Why not? Why not trust the model and take South Carolina plus 21.5? We're going to ride with an underdog here. We expect Alabama to win. As a matter of fact, in the model, they only cover the spread 26% of the time, but they won the game 88% of the time. So Alabama to win, South Carolina to cover. Let's see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.